What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you guys watched the last video, you guys know that I kind of revealed that I'm going to be doing the 05 axle swap on this truck. What I did today, I went and bought a parts truck, so we're gonna go take a look at that. And this swap, I'm not going to be doing this really until the spring, but I found a good deal on a parts truck with axles in it. So we're going to go give you guys an overview of that. But just in case any of you guys are new, this is an F-150. It's a 96 F-150. So it has the Dana 44 TTB twin traction beam front end in it. And it has an 8.8 in the rear. So these are going to be swapped out with the axles from the parts truck that I just bought. So we're gonna go take a look at that, and I'll give you guys a little bit of information on that. I'll kind of go over some stuff that I'm still gonna need to buy and stuff like that. How you doing, bud? How you doing, bud? How you doing, bud? He's a good boy. Also, we have this Firebird. Well, it's a Trans Am here that my dad recently picked up. I showed you guys this in another video, but not really in depth. It's flat black. It has a new rebuilt motor in it and stuff too. Runs pretty good, but I don't know exactly what his plans are for that one. Oh, and actually it looks like he finally put this panel in here too. This was all rotted out and through. So okay, bud, let's go look at the new truck. So, over here, parked next to the Trans Am graveyard, we now have the 05 F350 Super Duty. So, some of you guys doubted me. In the last video, I said that I was going to get a parts truck for $1,000 or $1,500, and some of you guys doubted me on that. You were like, well, you know, you're not gonna get one for that price, and yeah, you just gotta look for deals, guys. I'm telling you. Like, I basically set a budget of $1,500, and I was like, I'm finding an F350 with both axles in it for $1,500. I'm not spending a penny more. So I did some searching, found a couple. I ended up picking up this one. As you can see, the guy kind of parted out some other stuff on it, like doors, hood, shit like that. But all the stuff that I need is here. If you look at the bed, the bed is so freaking gone. Also, someone was coming to look at this car today to possibly buy it, but I haven't heard from him today. So yeah, if he wants it, now we're gonna have to move this thing. So that's nice, but friggin' the bed is destroyed, which really none of this matters. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't want any of this stuff. Look at that though. You ever seen a bed that freaking rusty? It is not good. They use freaking spray foam. Actually, that's not spray foam. Actually, it is spray foam, but I don't know if that's probably not factory spray foam. But in the cab corners and stuff, on the other side, they use spray foam and I think this is actually, what is this? Look at that. Look at that. This truck is gone. Like, it's gone. It's got some freaking Pringles back here. But yeah, the steering column's gone, stuff like that. So really though, everything that I need is here. It has wheels, which I'll be able to use to put stock size tires on for inspection. So I'll be able to get my truck inspected, because the orange truck's going to be really freaking tall once I put this axle swap in there. And then I'm also going to put 40s on it too. So stay tuned if you guys are new, because it's going to have these axles and 40s on it. But also, I didn't pay $1,500 for this truck. I paid under $1,000 for it. So, but you can see all the steering is here. Yeah, like all the steering, all of that stuff is still in it. So that's good, because I wanted a complete front and rear, which is what I got. So it has literally everything's here. Like, nothing is missing out of the suspension out of this truck. Still got the track bar. Still got everything that I need. So that's really nice that I'm not gonna have to go finding parts. Like, I'm not gonna have to go to junkyards and stuff and try to find like this and the freaking track bar and all the steering parts, and it actually has the steering stabilizer right there too. But I'm not gonna have to find that stuff. It's good that it already has it. So this right here, I'm probably not going to reuse this well, this bracket right here. On the orange truck, it's called a I don't even remember what it's called. Shit, I can't remember. Buddy, what's it called? Buddy, what's it called? What's it called, buddy? Radius arm. It's called a radius arm. I don't know what it's called on here. It's not a radius arm, but it's the same freaking thing. I'm not going to have to use that, but if I wanted to, I could. What I'm going to do is do a 4-link setup, though, on the orange truck. So, RYD Motorsports makes a 4-link setup that connects to the axle right there and replaces this. That's about $1,000 to get that set up, but that's what I'm going to end up doing. So everything's there though. Nothing's rotted out on the axle. All the, you know, where the shocks hook up and everything like that is so good, which is good because I don't want to have to weld on new freaking brackets and stuff. And then back here on the rear, I mean, it's really low right now because the tires are all flat, but everything's there on this one too. Looks like we got a little diff leak, but you know, that's something that I'm gonna be opening up and fixing anyway. So, but all of that stuff is there. So it still has the drive shafts in it and everything like that, which I'm not gonna have to use. I'm not gonna use these drive shafts, but it has the yoke on it, so that's good because I'll probably use this yoke. Yeah, I mean, all this is in good shape. All this is solid, which is really nice because I didn't want to have to weld these new brackets for the shocks and everything else on there. So, but just look at the difference in the size of stuff on an F350 from 2005 to my F150 from 96. Like, the diff is freaking massive compared to the little diff on my F150. So much beefier components on here. So this is the first step that we have to do the 05 axle swap, is find a truck with 05 axles in it, and it has locking hubs. I mean, I'm assuming that some stuff is gonna need some work on the axles because, well, they only have like 112,000 miles on them, so they're probably fine. But I'm still gonna verify, make sure everything works and stuff, like the locking hubs and stuff like that, which I'll probably have to do once I get it all into the orange truck, because this truck doesn't run and start or anything like that because it doesn't have a steering column in it. So I'm sure there's a way to get it to start. I'll have to look that up, but there's probably a way to get it to start without the steering column. So that's something that I'll have to look into. But look at this here. Freaking spray foam in the cab corners. Look at that. Ugh, putty and spray foam. I guess that's what they do. This truck came from Vermont, so I guess that's what they do in Vermont. They spray foam it so it passes inspection. But that's just a little overview on the parts truck that we have here. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything really to it until the springtime, which I know is a while away for you guys to have to wait to do this all for the footage. But at the same time, the only reason I really bought this truck right now is because I found a good deal. Because normally you're paying $1,500 just for an axle, for the front axle, and you still got to buy the rear one. So I found a good deal, and I had to jump on it. There was no question that if I really want to do this swap, I have to find deals and make it affordable. So I went under budget on the truck, which is good because I'm sure that I'll go over budget on some of the other stuff that I have to buy. So yeah, that's pretty much just the overview on this. It's not really going to be happening until the springtime, so this thing's just going to be sitting here in the snow. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So stay tuned for those videos. Like I said, I think somebody was coming to look at the blue Firebird over there, but I mean, I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know if they're actually going to, but that'd be nice, because then I'd be able to make $700 or so back on the blue Firebird, and then I would have only paid a couple $100 or so for this truck. Plus I had to tow it here, which was $100. That's why it kind of pays off to use the same tow company over and over and over and over and over, because I've had them tow a lot of my stuff, and they give me very affordable rates on stuff. So it was $100 to tow this back to my house, and it was probably, well, I don't know exactly how many miles, but I expected it to be more. If I went to another company, it'd probably be like 250. So yeah, that's establish relationships with people and they treat you well. So that's pretty much all I've got to talk about today, guys. There's not really a whole lot going on, except for that I have the well, I got my axles now. So, and it's still a nice looking truck. I mean, I never really liked this style of F350, and I know there's really not a whole lot of the F350 left, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of wish it was a complete truck with a steering column in it, so that I could get it stuck in the mud pit again before I pulled the axles out. But well, also this truck had the I think it had a 5.4 in it. I think that's what the guy said, but the whole reason why he was parting it out and selling it is because it was knocking on him. Yeah, see, it's a 5.4 liter. It was knocking and stuff like that. Oh, it's got a freaking new battery in it. Good Lord, I'm gonna have to take that. I didn't even notice that it had a new battery in it. They pulled the freaking steering column with the battery connected. That's not smart. Because, like, whenever you're working on something that has an airbag in it, like the steering column, you want to disconnect the battery. So it looks like they didn't do that. So I'm surprised that the airbag didn't blow up in their face. So that would have been funny, right? All right, buddy, you want to come say goodbye to the people? No? Don't want to say goodbye? Okay. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for today. I just wanted to show you guys the truck we got here. Like I said, it's not going to be happening until the springtime, but just hold tight, because it's going to be freaking sweet when it's done. So that's about it for today. Make sure to follow my social media and stuff like that on the screen now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Buddy, say thank you all for watching. Alright, never mind.